what has been the good? The good, the bad, the ugly. What has been the good? There's been many things that when I have moments of honest reflection and positive outlook, I've noticed are good and have been good. One of those things is we've been able to focus a lot more on relationship, have a lot of like good relational time, my two daughters and I, because besides the coughing fits, things are pretty normal. Like, we have pretty good energy. Of course, I'm the tiredest from being woken up and caretaking and thinking of all the things to like keep my family healthy. But our energy's been good, and we've just gotten to have some sweet time playing games, reading stories, going outside and picking flowers, and like going on walks where it's just us, because we're keeping ourselves in isolation so we don't spread this to anyone. And it's been really sweet to have more just, I don't know, focused time. Like, we're not running around doing errands, and I'm with my kids anyway. They're not in a preschool, so we do get time. We do get a lot of time together. But it's been a different quality of time, and getting just to kind of hunker down together, and that's been really a blessing. Another thing that's been good is it's been reminding me that I would be greatly benefited if I got off of sugar, because sugar is something that I crave. I have a sweet tooth, and trying to help promote healing in my body in the best way. I have not been eating sugar, and that has been really helpful. I think just to be reminded again of, like, the long-term picture, like, do I want to be, having high amounts of sugar in my diet, or do I want to be kind of free from that and enjoy things once in a while, but in like much greater moderation? So it's been a healthy reminder, being sick and having to kind of strip away things and look at how you're living your lifestyle, what you're putting in your body, and be reminded of things that would be better choices. And so that's been helpful. Another thing that's been helpful is just to realize again, like, where is my hope? What is my hope in? Because when you go through hard things and you suffer, we would never choose this. I would never wish this on anyone. But when you do suffer, you realize, like, where is your hope? What is your hope in? Is it in having perfect health? What if you don't have perfect health? You can try. What if you do everything and you have to take your kid to the hospital still? Like, that might happen, you're not in control. You can't just like wave a magic wand and, you can't do everything perfect and get perfect results. Things are not so cut and dry. And so it's been a good reminder to me of, my hope is not in here and now. My hope is not in this body and having health, but it's in eternity, with Jesus. We're Christians, and so it's just been a helpful, like, spiritual reminder of again and again and again and again, I come back to the same thing. My hope is not here and now. This is not my hope in these things that are temporary. So that's been really good. Another good thing is there's got to be more. My husband has not been sick. That is so good. He has not been sick. I don't know how he's not gotten this, but he has not, and that's been very, very good. And I'll share more as I think of it, but those are some of the good, the bad, the ugly. And one more thing, not to end on a bad note, but I didn't share in the last video I made about this. Probably the worst thing as far as like bad would just be the sleeplessness. I did share a little bit about how crazy our minds can get when, one thing, tiny little straw, seems to break the camel's back. But not sleeping makes everything so hard. And so do whatever you can, is what I'm trying to tell myself when I don't get a good night's sleep. Do whatever I can the next day to minimize it. And I've never had my kids watch so many shows and I've at times felt like I'm a horrible mom. They've just watched like 2 hours of TV, or what if they watch half a day of TV? I mean, like, sometimes we need to just let go of certain things for a certain period, which doesn't mean we throw discretion out the window, or we just give training and teaching and of our kids over to media or movies. That's not what I'm saying, but there's a time and a place for things. So those are some of the things that I've been thinking about.